Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at energy fuels. It is time for another update, and on this chart we have this basic 1-2 setup, and now we are basically in a third wave developing here to the upside, where internally we are tracking an impulse and probably an initial wave 1 to the upside of the larger wave 3, where then after completing this 5-wave structure we could be looking at a wave 1 up and then look for a wave 2 correction before we start our push in the internal third wave to the upside that actually has quite high extensions on this chart. Now, I have already mentioned that in the previous videos. If you're really interested for the long time frame, we took a look at the targets for the larger wave 3, but internally here in this wave 1 we are towards the top of this structure, where we likely will have a full count and we may be looking at a larger retracement here in a wave 4. Now in this area we have been tracking an ending diagonal in the 5th wave here in green to the upside, where we are still looking for a 5-wave structure to develop, but we are expecting the internal waves of this structure to be in an ABC pattern, all of them. Now, as I was mentioning, it is still possible to get extensions even after this movement to the upside is complete in this area, and I will provide you details of how we can look out for that interpretation, but we first need to complete this initial wave 5 in this area, and only after can we really look for such an extension where, basically we would really be completing the larger wave 3 here, and we could still get another 4th and a 5th to push even higher within this wave 3. But as I was saying, we still need to complete this pattern before we can even look for any support areas and any ideas for such a pattern, because so far, if we actually top here and we start a larger correction, it will most likely be in the idea that we topped here in a wave 3 and that we are in a 4th wave, in a large wave 4, well, which now I can extend the support zone for, because we formed a new top. And I'm not considering that top part of a correction, I'm actually considering that top part of the expected upside that we had. And internally here we have been tracking in the previous video a few different support zones and interpretations that could have worked out. And firstly, we have here an ABC structure that could be tracked, something like this, could be something different, but the idea is we have been tracking something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th to complete this pattern. Now, based on the extension that has occurred to the upside, I am looking probably at a slightly different count, where instead I would say that the A wave topped here and we had here a wave 1 up within the wave C, a wave 2 down, and this entire move is the wave 3, and now I'm still looking for the 4th and the 5th to push higher within this structure, where I can give you an updated support zone. But first I want to add the count for the structure, the internal structure we here within the wave C. And we did also have this orange scenario that was as a backup, as an alternative, where we could still have seen extension even within this 5th wave to the upside if we failed to hold the smaller time frame support zone. And basically this would have been a more clear point that breaking below this support zone would suggest that we had already topped, but it isn't the case. We are still looking for quite bullish perspectives here to the upside, and right now I am looking to find support in this wave 4 in the area between the $21 level all the way down to the $18.8 level. And as long as we stay above the 61.8% retracement, we can still look for continuation to the upside in this area, and for one more high, and then we could have our full count here actually complete. And I do have to say, it might be possible to get a full count even now, although I find it a bit difficult to get a full count within the structure that we have here. And I would, actually I don't even think we have a full count now that I take another look at it here. I was just thinking from memory, but here we have a pretty clear wave 1 in this case, and then a wave 2 here. But if I say, okay, I can track a full count, I would have to then look maybe like a 1, 2 here, then this as a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then a fifth wave up here. But I don't even believe we extended high enough within the wave 3 to actually get the full count. Yeah, we didn't reach the ideal target. We did get quite close to it, so I suppose technically it would be fine, but the proportions look a little bit off, and yeah, I would much rather prefer, and I feel like the structure would be much better off with having still one more high in this wave 5, where I am looking at an ABC structure to complete this wave 5 within the wave C, within the larger wave 5, within this even larger wave 5, within the third wave to the upside from the large time frame perspective. And once that is complete, we are looking with high likelihood for a possible wave 4, where we have the support zone between the $15 level right now all the way down to the $9.7 level. And in this case, on this chart, we are looking at an impulse. We are tracking an impulse from the larger time frame perspective, but based on these extensions, I have to say it is starting to look like something even more bullish could still occur. So I will be also keeping out an eye for that. But so far the internal structures here don't necessarily suggest an extension here that would probably turn this into a larger wave 3. Maybe the general count is slightly different, but overall, for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.